Good day, folks. Today on the bench, we'll tell you the last of the Leech series that we'll have online is the Ultimate Olive Leech. This is just another variation of the one I've already tied with glass glow-in-the-dark bead head. It's got the nice underbody with, we're going to use the peacock ice stub for the underbody, and the hackle and the tail. I'm going to use Arizona semi-seal in the olive color. That's got a nice little blend, and that's pretty much the materials, other than we'll use some ultra fine wire. This is in color green. Coloration really doesn't matter, use what you have, and we'll get to it. We're going to we'll put our hook in the vise. We are going to use a number 10 3x long hook, and I've got 12 turns of lead at the front, so the fly undulates in the water. Always want these leeches undulate. You can dress your hook with a little bit of thread if you will. I'm using olive thread. You can use black on there too. It really doesn't show through too much on the dubbing on this one anyway. And we start with our tail, which is going to be the Arizona semi-seal. I'm going to pinch that on the top, take it right back to the bend, fold it over so it doesn't pull out. Want to make your tails stronger, you always just take another little turn in behind them. That'll also give you the tie-in point exactly. It's a good idea to do that on all your flies. I should have showed you that earlier, but here we go. And I'll tie in my wire, my ultra wire. I'll go to the front. I'm going to tie this a little different than you guys would. With a standard vise, you'd want to put in a dubbing loop in here with wire, and then do the olive seal hackle at that time, and then dub your body. I'm just going to tie it kind of a little bit backwards with this Nor vise here. We do things a little different sometimes. Just a very thin body with my peacock ice stub again, which makes a great underbody on these leeches. And just when that's wet, it's got that sheen. I really like that sheen. It imitates that leech quite nicely. I'm going to go to the thread post over here, create my dubbing brush. I don't know what you guys do with your regular vise, of course. Like I said, just use your dubbing loop. I'm sure most of you know how to do a dubbing loop. We'll demonstrate that at another time, okay? Just lay our material on here, our semi-seal. You can lay it across the shank. Will give you an actual longer hackle if you take the fibers and basically lay them across. Then we just bring our wire over the top. Very, very little material. Very, very little material on here. Less is more. The counter wrap. The Arizona blends come out of John Romer's the guy that come up with all those, and he's got 50 different blends and great material. I'm just going to wind this back like a hackle, kind of preen it out as I go back, just fold it back a little bit off the wire. I can take a few extra turns at the front, tie off the wire, make sure it's tied off well, put our whip finish on here. I always use like wire on my flies as much as possible. Do a dubbing loop with thread too, but it's not near as strong. See, I can get pretty aggressive when I pick it out, and that'll last all day. Those fish won't tear that up at all. Pick that out with your wire picker, and then I just use a toothbrush or something soft like that. That works about as good as anything. And this blend has got actually a little bit of copper accent and other accents in there too that Romer's put in with his Arizona dubbing mixes. Really, really nice. Here's one for you. That's one not to overlook. It's just a simple leech. It's got the hackle of the olive, which is a very, very good color in most waters, and then the underbody of the peacock give us that sheen that we're looking for. And you'll have another winner here for your fly box, and you get that one wet and fish it nice and slow. The fish sometimes will bump these leech patterns, but I've caught probably more of my larger fish on leeches over the years, so I really like using them. So make sure you get a good long cast, let it settle down, long, slow pulls, okay? Here's a good one for you. See you on the water.
To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one shown, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.